I just got it. The clarity is amazing. I can actually do whispers now. Like this.
Ooh, fancy. Check this out. I can do full Shakespeare now. To be or not to be, that is the question.
Nice. Though I'm more excited about the laugh upgrade. Listen to this.
That's so much better than our old robot chuckle.
I know, right? And apparently we can do accents now too. Fancy a cup of tea?
And that was the demo from ElevenLabs, their latest model called V3 Alpha. And we would be testing that. It sounds quite realistic and extremely nice. This is how the interface looks like. This is what it looks like. Over time, they've added more features, but specifically, we would be testing the text-to-speech. Just a quick overview. For the playground, we have voice changer, sound effects, and you describe a sound, it generates something. You also have the voice changer one when you can upload a sound. And for the text-to-speech, this is what we have for the text-to-speech. This is a preset one where it came with a preset template, and let's just quickly hear it out how it sounds.
Okay. So I asked my friend to tell me the most unfunny joke he knows. Like, I wanted something so dead inside it circles back to being hilarious, right? And he just goes totally serious. Why did the chicken cross the road? I'm already bracing myself, and then he hit me with it. To get to the other side.
Now, the cool thing about this is how it takes use of the micro expressions that are being described in the prompt and how accurately it is to convert that. So we would also test like ours. This is the voice profile of the voice you would like to use. Currently, we have a default one called Liam. There are other ones which are like Alice, Aria. We could also test run the sound.
Just trust yourself. Then just trust yourself. Then you will. There is no greater harm than that of time wasted.
So that's how it sounds. We can select Aria. You could create a multi-test kind of conversation where it goes something like this. And we can also add another speaker different from Aria. We can go back to Liam, who is a young adult. Then we will try to add something, say, you should not be here. Not tonight. The CT remembers. So currently on the free tier account, you have the limit of characters. So this is something you should watch. You can also add one more speaker. And for that speaker, we can choose a podcaster and see if we can add this to our voice. It's quite interesting for selecting something completely verified like this. You see the stats and you see the number of voices or text credits or text credit generated. So we can add this one. And we have Cassidy. This can also be toggled to shift between creativity and robust. And if you toggle it a bit backwards, it gets creative as to what voice get generated or what it says based on the prompt. Maybe it can add some nuances or try to be a little bit creative to communicate your tone better. Robust might be more specific on exactly what it is you typed you wanted to say. But putting it in the middle, we have it balanced between robust and between creative and robust. So that's perfectly fine. So for Cassidy, we could type something very short, replying to Liam, saying, I had to come, Liam. This is where he died. I need to know why. And we can add a micro expression. So this is what we have, and let's see how it's going to generate. Once you select the generate speech, it goes through it and excited. It's pretty fast even for
I asked my friend to
it's pretty fast even for a free tier. It's quite straightforward in what it generates. So it's still at this one. So let's come here. What got generated first is this one. So
the most unfunny joke he knows. Like, I wanted something so dead inside, it circles back to being hilarious, right? And he just goes, totally serious, why did the chicken cross the road? I'm already bracing myself. And then he hit me with it to get to the other side. Bro, I don't know why that sent me. Like, the chicken had no plot, no twist, just raw determination.
In the heart of the forgotten city, where shadows whispered the past and lanterns flickered like dying memories, two strangers met under the old clock tower.
You should not be here. Not tonight. The city remembers.
I had to come, Liam. This is where he died. I need to know why.
So the interesting thing is in the flow and the realness and how almost natural it sounds. It's very, very, very difficult to tell if this is created or generated by a model or not. And it's definitely gotten better in terms of the micro expressions. So that's how to generate one. This is just a couple of easy way on the playground. You could download the voice. You should also be aware of the character limit and how many credits you have. Currently, you have 9,642 credits, and this is currently because we're on a free tier. Now, a quick overview of what the model, the latest one, is about. It's currently in alpha, it's subject to change, and it's not made for real-time application. So you should be careful of consuming this for products you have released to the public, because it's still in alpha mode. It's not fully public to be released. Now, this is what it works best: character discussions, audio production. There will be sequel videos on describing one of these areas and testing it out end to end. It also works well in emotional dialogue. This we tested and it's pretty cool. It tends to communicate emotions very well. It also comes with a new API and allows you to generate natural, lifelike dialogue with high emotional range. Also, there's an increase with the number of languages supported. So it supports 70 plus languages, which is a good improvement. Also, you can use new API and use certain things, but that's pretty much it. It's quite an interesting playground. You also test it. There are also like pretty interesting voices. You find the trending voices. You can also find the ones for English. So they have like this overview page where you see different things and you can easily utilize. It's a pretty good improvement and a very, very nice model. That's pretty it for this video. Bye.